Hello everybody, Colemine here. I'm back with another video. Today I will be ranking every single Minecraft major update from S to F. So let's get straight into it. So first we have Minecraft itself through alpha to like inf dev. So let's put that in S here because that was the greatest ever because it's Minecraft itself. And next we have 1.1. This had a lot of good features. It had the Ender Dragon, the end of a lot of good stuff. 1.1, I'll put A tier. It mainly added spawn eggs, which are really useful, but I don't think it's an S tier since those are only in creative mode. And then 1.2 added a bunch of features. So I'm going to add it. It had iron golems, new zombie mechanics, jungle trees. So it's definitely a solid A tier. Then 1.3 just had a bunch of random stuff like tripwire hooks and cauldrons filling with water and books. So I'm going to put it a B tier. This one is a game changer. 1.4 added crazy. It added beacons, wither boss, wither skeletons. Very, very game-changing update. And now 1.6, it added like hay bales and horses, and I don't remember anything really that game-changing for it. So I'm going to add it in C tier. 1.7 added dark oak and sticky pistons. So if it has sticky pistons added, I'm definitely going to go S tier because sticky pistons are the best. And now this is another obvious S tier, a redstone update. Tons of new redstone comparators, new mechanics, definitely an S tier. And I'm going to put this one in 2 tiers since this is a very controversial update. I'll put it in A tier because the new combat mechanics for Java were pretty good. I liked how there's cooldowns and is more strategic, but some people really didn't like them. So I'll put it in F tier for them. So we have 2 tiers for it. And now the Frostburn update added strays, polar bears, ice, D tier, really not much. And now this was revolutionary. So I'll put it A tier. It added woodland mansions, evokers, and the totem of undying, which, as we know today, is very big for hardcore. And now this is another obvious S tier, or I'll go A tier actually, since we have so many S tiers. The World of Color. It added concrete, a bunch of new color updates, and it was just really good. And now here's an S tier for sure. The Aquatic update 1.13 completely overhauled the oceans. It was just one of the best updates in history. And they got themselves on a pretty good streak because the Villager update, well, I'm going to put now, since we're going to have a bunch of S tiers coming up, I'm going to go in the A tier. It overhauled villagers and tons of new buildings, professions, just really, really good. And now for the poor 1.15, bees, honey, not good. It was probably one of the worst updates. It didn't really add much. The only thing it really does is honeycombs, which wax copper now, but that copper wasn't a thing back then. I'm only counting on what it did when it was released. An obvious S tier. 1.16, the Nether update. The Nether was very, very not exciting. It's like the end is now. We need an end update for sure. Basically, it was just barren. Just netherrack and nether fortresses. But this gave much life to it. New trees, a bastion, new textures. It was great. And now 1.17. I'm going to put it B tier because it had to be split into two. So all its features weren't really implemented all the way, so it really wasn't too great. But its corresponding updates, S tier, made use of those features and made the generation 1,000 times better, and it is just very good. And now an update that really didn't do much. The 1.19. It added stuff that should have been added a long time before. And if those that should have been added in the main thing of the ancient city was supposed to be in 1.17, and frogs and mangrove just really aren't that great. It is nice to get new wood, but besides for that, there really wasn't much. And now for the two recent updates. 1.20 is a solid B tier. It added I really like the archaeology updates. It's really, really nice. And the sniffer I voted for, and it got into the game. And it was a really good update. And then 1.21, it's technically not released yet, but we do know some of the features. And there's nothing really groundbreaking. I like it, but I'm just going to put it B tier since there's definitely better updates on the list. So don't make fun of my D. It's not the best D, but it gets it done. That's what my list is. Comment down below if you think there's anything you would have changed on it and what your list would look like. So make sure to do that, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, this is Cormorine. Goodbye.